part-time jobs that I recommend fashion design or graphic design students, especially if you're studying abroad and not in your own country. Let's go. Okay, number one would be retail stores, because the retail stores have shifts, and normally if they're hiring students, they are quite sensitive to the student schedule. I remember working in a shop before in Paris, and they were even very considerate, like asking my colleagues who were students, when is your exam period or something like that, and they would have like, they will set their schedule so that they will have enough time to study or to do the exams, you know, and they are free those days that they have exams. So that's quite, I think that's quite good, right? Second, if you couldn't get into a retail store, at least something retail, because even if it's not a clothing brand, because retail, I think the shifting time is good, because even my course, it was changing week to week, and then usually if you work on retail, they change the shifts every 2 weeks or something, like it's not a permanent thing as well. So I think this bodes well. Restaurants and bars, well, I would recommend them, but I think you need to have experience, and also the language, you have to speak quite fluently, because, you know, can you imagine having the orders? But I wanted to, like, I really wanted to. I thought it's interesting to be in a bar while there's a football match. But my French is not that good. I'm like, oh my god, I'm probably gonna mix up the orders. Okay. Second of all, try to talk to your school and see if they can offer internship, because in Paris they have this convention de stage, like a paper that allows you to do internship, even though it's not internship period. Perhaps you can negotiate with your school to allow you to do this, and then when the time you need an internship, this could be your actual internship, you know. Because why I recommend internships, because the type of work that they ask you to do is related to our future jobs, you know. So if you want to work in marketing, like an assistant in a marketing company would be great. It will look nice. And remember, in France, when you work for a company or when you're looking for a job, they would usually have positive feedback when you have an address in France. I mean, when you have a job located in France, in Paris, something like that. So it's you know, you have money and all that. Third, sewing lessons, design lessons, those kind of things. If you're good with software, you can post online on some expat groups on Facebook. Also some, you know, some neighborhood or community apps. There's a number of that. I would recommend going through